This is a week's worth of dinner inspo, quick and easy weeknight meals. Monday night, we had some biscuits and gravy, which is one of my favorites because, well, first off, it's delicious, but it's also super easy and quick. Homemade is really easy, but tonight I actually just used a gravy envelope with a pound of pork sausage. Then just put it over whatever biscuits you like, and then I served this with spinach, which really isn't my go-to, but we needed to use it up, so that's what we had with it. Tuesday night, we had another one of my favorites, creamy chicken sandwiches. They're literally so easy. You dump everything in the crock pot, shred it, and then put it on a bun with cheese. I served these with some broccoli, another one of my favorites, tossed it in the microwave, put some butter and salt on it, and it's like comfort food. Wednesday night, my husband made us burgers on the flat top that's in our bar in the basement. I nearly always have a box of either hamburgers or pork burgers on hand. It's just easy and delicious. And then I served this with leftover Brussels sprouts. Thursday, I did a 1-sheet pan of cabbage, onions, and then chicken sausage. I just slice everything up, put it on a pan with some olive oil seasoning, and then I cook it at 425 until it starts to get honestly kind of burnt. It's the best that way. This one is a little bit of a cheat. We weren't home, so we had to get carry out. But if you're looking for a quick, nutritious, like weeknight meal for carry out, burrito bowls are great. Let me know what you're having. Here is what's for dinner tonight. These are pretty much what my typical dinners look like, a mixed match of a little bit of everything. First, I had some Southern style red beans and rice. I found these recently at the store. It was a canned, pre-made red beans and rice, and it was pretty good, but there was an aftertaste that reminds you that it's canned and not homemade. I then had a cheeseburger that was left over from dinner with friends the other night. I just took the bun off of it because it got soggy and then reheated it and topped it with some soy chili sauce. Another store find were these cornbread swirls. I've heard a lot of mixed thoughts on these. The texture and the initial taste tastes like a biscuit, but then once you swallow it, it kind of tastes like cornbread. It also didn't crumble the same way. Usually, if it's a savory cornbread, I add a little bit of butter and syrup to it. It's, oh my gosh, it's one of my favorite things. I grew up on it. And while this one did have a sweetness to it, I still wanted to try it. And it was so good. You could probably put butter and syrup on anything. Like literally, people put it on fried chicken. Southern style beans and then delicious cornbread is a nostalgic meal for me. And then pretty much every dinner, I have a salad made from crisp lettuce, spinach, and French fried onions. Let me know what you're having. There is a full week of dinners at my house. Monday, we had a patio night with cheeseburgers, broccoli, green onion, and then we had potatoes that needed used up. So we had baked potatoes Monday and Tuesday. And along with our baked potato on Tuesday, we had chicken Caesar salad and blueberries. I have blueberries nearly every day. Wednesday, we did taco bowls. They had spinach, taco meat, rice, corn, black beans, sour cream, cheese, green onions, and salsa. Thursday was black bean stew with carnitas on top. This was an eat to evolve meal. I only get these sometimes, mainly when I'm in a cooking rut or nothing sounds good. They are really good and convenient, but they're pricey. Then my favorite, we had ham and cheeses on Friday with salad, and we pretty much always have a ham and cheese sandwich at least once a week. So golden and toasty. Then weekend meals tend to be things I just need to get used up, but they end up being my favorite meal. This is hamburger gravy with roasted zucchini and onions. Then I made garlic bread out of leftover hamburger buns. Hamburger buns make the best garlic bread. And then we've been really craving chicken wings, so my husband smoked some chicken wings and I made garlic parm to go with it. Let me know what you're having. Here is what's for dinner tonight. As always, let me know what you're having because I like to copy you guys and get ideas from you. So tonight we made steak a different way as well as tried a new side that I've never had before. We wanted to try steaks on these grilling planks. This is Western red cedar. This is the first time my husband did it. He said he was going to do it differently next time. I don't know what he's going to do differently. But basically you soak the wood in water and then somehow char it, as well as you char the steak and then finish cooking it on the plank. And it really did add flavor to the steak. It gave it a smokiness, but not like a smoker gives it. It was more like a charred taste to it. I love steak, so juicy and melt in your mouth and wish. For the side, I got this cauliflower and cheese from Aldi. It definitely did not look like the picture suggested. I used to love cooked cauliflower until cauliflower rice became a thing, and then I ate way too much of it, and now it kind of grosses me out. But regardless how I feel about cauliflower currently, this side is bad. It tasted really bitter and it was honestly really gross. My opinion at least. And last, one of my favorite things of all time is garlic bread made out of a hot dog bun. Happy Friday. Here are some of the dinners I've had recently to give you guys some dinner inspo. We had a lot of leftovers from making Philly cheesesteak sandwiches, so a couple of the nights we did repurposed leftovers of them. The first night we made tacos out of it with basically every vegetable that needed used up in the fridge. Night 2, we made Philly cheesesteak pizza inspired by a local bar here that has queso as the sauce. It was incredible. It's been a while since I made chili and my husband was really craving it, so I made a big pot of chili. We put Cheez-Its as the crackers with some sour cream and a lot of Munster. Such good comfort food, and we love leftovers here, and it made a lot of leftovers. For the third night, we did spaghetti squash. Again, another thing we love in this household. They're hard to cut. The easiest way I found to cut them is to stab holes along the center where you want to cut it and put it in the microwave for like 5-ish minutes until it's tender enough to cut. This night I did it with spaghetti sauce and cheese, and then I baked it, but you can put whatever toppings on it you want. I served it with garlic bread made out of leftover hot dog buns. Then for the last meal, my husband made steak grilled cheese burrito inspired tacos. They were too thick to roll up into a burrito, but they were delicious. The inside of mine was steak with Philly cheesesteak seasoning, some mozzarella cheese, sour cream, and then we had it with some chips and queso. Leave me what you've been having lately because I also get inspired by you guys.